This also happened.
No.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words.
Mm-hmm.
Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out.
Yeah.
I have ever since said,
You really
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something.
Yeah.
Let me know if you heard it.
Yeah.
Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold on, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be. And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? I'm out this bitch.
And Drake took it upon himself to think that T-Pain was taking huge shots at him. Which, in hindsight, T-Pain wasn't necessarily taking a shot at Drake. Here anyway, he wasn't taking a shot at Drake. He has in the past, and I think that's why Drake... people are thinking that Drake has just got sensitive because of this clip here. No. It's not why Drake had said something saying that he was always resentful of me. Because look at this, right? This isn't the first time that T-Pain has said something about Drake. This is 3 years ago right here. This tweet right here. It's all good. Soft dark niggas wasn't the wave at the time. Those wasn't the wave at that time. But Drake made it okay to simp. I guess... And now people are understanding what I was saying all those years ago. It just took a light-skinned nigga to get y'all to listen. And I applaud him for winning the beige baby lottery. Really, T-Pain? The beige baby lottery? Like I said, this was 3 years ago that T-Pain said this about Drake. So when you see the clip of him doing that, of course Drake is going to respond saying, this guy's always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. It wasn't the first time that T-Pain had said something about him. So again, when French is up there doing these interviews, he's cautious of things like this. Whereas a T-Pain is not. T-Pain doesn't necessarily care. One thing I learned from Drake is I wanted the people to gracefully bow out. I wanted to be one of those people that just faded away. You know what I'm saying? Just faded away at my highest peak in my greatness, right? No artist does that. No artist gets to do that necessarily. You can't think of one artist in the game that just said, you know what? I'm good. I'm rich. I'm at the top of my game. Y'all think I'm number one. Let me get out of here. No artist has been able to do that in history. It's just not possible. It's just not possible whatsoever to just gracefully bow out as the number one guy, because then you get the Drake syndrome. You get the Drake stimulus package happening to you, where your whole catalog and whole image is being devalued right in front of you. Right? Like T-Pain made a good example of it, though, that of course Drake didn't pay attention to. Let me just do one more. 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 He had a perfect example of that, right? After Certified Lover Boy, Drake didn't have to do a Honestly Nevermind. He didn't have to do a Her Loss with 21 Savage. He didn't do none of those. He could have chilled. He could have literally chilled. Even when the Like That record happened, he could have chilled. After what? The tour from after Certified Lover Boy and Her Loss, Drake said he was done. Drake literally said, yo, I'm going on vacation. I'm chilling out for a while. He literally did that. The beef happened at the height of this nigga about to go on vacation. And then he said, all right, you know what? I got time. Oh, you got time? Okay. Kendrick showed you what to do with that time. He's stuck it up your ass. And, you know, like TPain said, much credit to him. Yo, you had the chance to just gracefully bow out instead of being kicked out. But you got too big for your bridges, Aubrey, as they say. And now you getting kicked out. Instead of you being able to gracefully bow out and just chill for a second, now your ass getting kicked Jazzy Jeffed out the door of hip hop. That's basically what's happening to Drake right now. Just Uncle Phil Jazzy Jeffing your ass out the mansion right now. Niggas have tossed you out the hip hop mansion. You no longer in the conversation of number one rapper because everybody's found out your lyrics are not yours. You are not in the conversation of number one in music. Kendrick has dethroned you. You cannot gracefully bow out anymore. Now you are back to the chitlin circuit. Now you say you started from the bottom. Now you back at it, nigga. You're back at the bottom. I keep saying you ain't the same Drake no more, bro. You back at the bottom. You back at the bottom of the totem pole now. You are not the totem pole like you used to be. You're back at the bottom. The Drake stimulus package, you doing features and whatnot, like the records you just did for Smiley, right? You would have thought that would have been a hit record on the radio for him. That shit was a hit today, gone today. Because you were supposed to put out something for your Iceman album, right? Where's this Iceman promo? That's another thing. You're supposed to have an album called Iceman, and there's zero promo for it because nobody gives a fuck about Drake anymore. Nobody cares to hear you anymore, Drake. And I did a couple of videos on that where we was previewing your shit that you had. Like, no face, no face, no face, no face, no face, no face. Now, nigga, you got nothing to look at. Ain't that something? You didn't put out a project with Party Next Door after taking him out the sweatshop. You done took that man from the sweatshop after him writing for you all these years. And now, look at this. Look at this shit. You didn't ruin Party Next Door's career. You didn't ruin his career by doing the project with him. Because when we was doing the review of that, we found out about the towers that you did the picture in front of. The fucking towers are known to be known for murder. Nigga, why do you keep doing shit now? It's like, this is what T-Pain was trying to tell you, sir. When you had the chance to just leave and just walk out the door, you kept doing and another thing. You kept doing that. You know the nigga that's about to leave and keep saying, all right, man, I'm going to holler at y'all later. But then he just keep on talking and going to a whole nother conversation. You didn't try to close the door on this nigga 5 minutes ago? That 5 minutes turned to 15 minutes you standing in the door talking to this nigga? To the point you about to slam that bitch? That's really what happened with Drake. That's legitimately what happened with him. And that's all T-Pain was trying to say. That's all T-Pain was trying to say. Like, you had the chance to gracefully bow out, but you did not. And it seems like T-Pain even making that sentiment 3 years ago where he was talking about some Drake made the simp music, but, you know, it had to be a light-skinned nigga to tell y'all, not the dark-skinned nigga. He's right. He ain't saying anything wrong about that. Because at the time, like he said, dark-skinned niggas went in. Now look, dark-skinned niggas are in. This light-skinned nigga is not. So, who's at the forefront now? A dark-skinned nigga is at the forefront. Drake is not. So that's why Drake even has to say little subtle things like, this guy's always had resentment for me from day one. You can hear it in his voice every time he mentions my name. It is solely because, like I said, he actually does a little bit. But, like I said, he didn't say anything to disrespect you as much as, hey, when you had the chance to leave, nigga, you should have. Nigga, you should have left. You should have left, brother.